What do you say? All power to the people. Let's try that again. All power to the people. Power to the people. My name is Adam. I'm the Northwest Regional Organizer for the Jericho Movement for Political Prisoner Amnesty. I just want to thank folks for giving us a minute to come up here and talk about an important issue that's connected to labor rights, immigration rights, and everything else, which is that of the issue of political prisoners. And we have a lot of people that are incarcerated, that have been incarcerated for, over 30, 40 years in this country that deserve redress about these things. And so when we talk about labor in the United States from the early 1900s, the sole purpose of the FBI was to go after labor organizations, to squash the Wobblies, the IWW, the socialist organizations, and a lot of people that are represented here today. So we need to continue to fight back. Unfortunately, Portland has rejoined the Joint Terrorism Task Force, and a lot of the problems that have been connected to that in the last decade in Portland here, for example, is the Portland 7. And one of the victims of that particular case, the Portland 7, is Patrice Lumumba Ford. So we want to ask his father, Kent Ford, who's also old organizer here from Portland, to talk just a little bit about that. And again, this is the kind of thing that we need to also emphasize when we're talking about labor and immigration, is the way that they've infiltrated all of our communities, especially those that are doing progressive work around labor. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for this nice introduction. First of all, I want to start out by saying all power to the people. And when I say all power to the people, I want everybody to come behind me and say, all power to the people as loud as they can. This is just let this community around here know. That's what we mean. All power to the people. Thank you very much. This is my son, Patrice Lumumba Ford. He graduated from Portland State right here because of the Joint Terrorist Task Force that's been reinstated here in the last week. He's going on his 9th year in prison now. For what? For traveling to China. Not because that he did anything wrong, just for traveling. This was under George W. Bush. This was under John Ashcroft. Now, I just want to start out by saying, that this so-called war on terror, it's just like a war on labor, war on terror. It's a war on the people. The robber barons stole everything. This is why the economy is in the way it's in now. Bush's boys has made fortunes. Instead of Obama building out the little people in America, he building out Wall Street. Let me tell you, I want to talk about this ongoing stuff in Libya and Afghanistan. If Gaddafi didn't have that oil over there in Libya, we could care less about him. It's all about the oil company. It's all about the rich. Just this week it came out, 2 months before the British joined us in going into Afghanistan. It was realized. The oil companies told Tony Blair, here's what they said: this is the best thing that's happened to us in over 50 years. We need this war so we can go in and take all of Gaddafi's oil. And this is the same thing that's happening in Libya today. Now, I want you to know we got hundreds and hundreds of political prisoners, all the way from Lynn Stewart, all the way to my son, to Patrice Lumumba Ford. That's been struggling against this capitalist, racist, oppressive, anti-labor force in America. They talking about eliminating the whole labor movement. Pretty much they want us to work for nothing. In the process of human experience, anything is possible. But we have to remember that we have people that are struggling in this country as far as political prisoners, oppression in the community. And on this May Day, what we want to do is mobilize the people against political prisoners, against U.S. involvement in the racism and capitalism abroad. And we want to try to bring the struggle home. We want to open up a new front right here in America. Thank you for letting me share this with you.
Gracias, Ken. Justicia para todos. Justice for everyone, right? We're here together to raise our voices. Vamos a juntar nuestras voces. Vamos a alzarnos en contra de todas las justicias, ¿verdad? We're gonna go and fight, continue keep fighting for justice.